The dawn of spring, an astronomical phenomenon. The vernal equinox, a day of balance, a day of change. It marks the beginning of spring in the northern hemisphere. This celestial event occurs around March 20th or 21st each year. On this day, the Earth's axis is tilted neither towards nor away from the sun. Day and night are approximately equal in length. The word equinox itself comes from the Latin words equus, equal, and nox, night. This astronomical phenomenon signifies the Earth's journey around the sun. It heralds warmer days and the reawakening of nature after the cold slumber of winter. The spring equinox has been a significant event for civilizations throughout history. The spring equinox has been celebrated for millennia. Ancient civilizations, attuned to the rhythms of nature, recognized its importance. These celebrations were often intertwined with agriculture and fertility. The ancient Egyptians, for instance, celebrated the spring equinox with a festival honoring the god Osiris. Osiris, the god of rebirth and agriculture, represented the cyclical nature of life, death, and resurrection. The festival marked the beginning of the planting season. Similarly, the Mayans, renowned for their astronomical knowledge, observed the spring equinox at Chichen Itza. The pyramid at Chichen Itza is designed to create a shadow on the equinoxes. This shadow depicts a serpent descending the pyramid, symbolizing the return of the feathered serpent, god Kukulkan. In ancient Persia, the festival of Nowruz marked the spring equinox with rituals of fire and water, symbolizing purification and renewal. The spring equinox, with its promise of renewal and abundance, held deep cultural and religious significance. The ancient Persians would light bonfires and jump over them, a tradition that continues to this day. In Rome, the festival of Hilaria celebrated the resurrection of Attis, a god associated with Cybele, the mother goddess. The Romans would engage in days of feasting, games and masquerades to honor the return of life and fertility. In ancient China, the spring equinox was celebrated with ceremonies to honor the earth and sky, including dragon dances and offerings to ancestors. These ancient celebrations highlight the profound connection between humanity and the natural world. Across the globe, diverse cultures have developed their unique traditions to celebrate the spring equinox. These celebrations often involve feasts, rituals, and symbolic representations of renewal and rebirth. In Persia, Nowruz marks the spring equinox and the beginning of the Persian New Year. This ancient festival, celebrated for over 3,000 years, symbolizes new beginnings and the triumph of good over evil. Families gather to share meals, exchange gifts, and create half-seen tables with 7 symbolic items, including sabze, sprouted wheat, and samanu, sweet pudding. The Celts, known for their deep connection to nature, celebrated Beltane on the eve of May 1st. This festival, marking the beginning of summer, involved bonfires, feasting and rituals to ensure a bountiful harvest. Cattle were driven between 2 bonfires for protection and purification. In Japan, the arrival of spring is celebrated with hanami, where families and friends gather under cherry blossom trees to enjoy picnics and sake. These diverse traditions, though geographically and culturally distinct, share common themes. They celebrate the arrival of spring, the promise of new beginnings, and the enduring connection between humanity and the natural world. Myths and legends, passed down through generations, often intertwine with the spring equinox. These stories offer explanations for natural phenomena and provide insights into the beliefs and values of different cultures. In Greek mythology, the spring equinox is associated with the return of Persephone. Persephone, the daughter of Demeter, the goddess of agriculture, returns from the underworld, bringing spring with her. This myth symbolizes the cyclical nature of life, death and rebirth. The Chinese legend of Pangu tells the story of a giant who separated heaven and earth. Pangu's death brought forth life from his body, creating mountains, rivers and humans. The spring equinox is believed to be the day Pangu created the world. In Norse mythology, Idun, the goddess of spring and rejuvenation, is said to guard the magical apples that grant the gods eternal youth. The return of spring is celebrated as the time when Idun's apples restore vitality to the gods. In Hindu tradition, the festival of Holi marks the arrival of spring and the victory of good over evil, symbolized by the burning of the demoness Holika. This vibrant festival is a time of joy, renewal, and the triumph of light over darkness. These myths and legends, though rooted in fantasy, reflect humanity's fascination with the spring equinox. They provide captivating narratives that explain the changing seasons and celebrate the power of renewal and rebirth. The enduring legacy of ancient spring equinox celebrations is evident in modern festivities. While the religious and agricultural significance might have diminished, the core themes of renewal, rebirth, and celebration persist. Easter, a Christian holiday celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ, often coincides with the spring equinox. The symbolism of Easter, with eggs representing new life and the resurrection signifying renewal, resonates with ancient spring equinox themes. Many cultures continue to observe traditional spring equinox celebrations, albeit in adapted forms. Nowruz remains a significant cultural event in Iran and Central Asia, while Beltane is celebrated by neo-pagans and Celtic enthusiasts worldwide. These modern expressions demonstrate the enduring appeal of spring equinox traditions. They provide opportunities for communities to connect, celebrate their heritage, and embrace the optimism and hope associated with spring. Over time, many ancient rituals have evolved, blending with local customs and modern practices. For instance, the ancient practice of lighting bonfires to symbolize the return of the sun has transformed into vibrant fire festivals and community bonfires. Traditional dances and songs have been preserved and adapted, often merging with contemporary music and dance forms to create unique cultural expressions. This evolution highlights the dynamic nature of cultural traditions, ensuring that the spirit of the spring equinox continues to thrive in today's world. The spring equinox, a celestial event marking the beginning of spring, has captivated civilizations for millennia. From the ancient Egyptians to the Celts, cultures across the globe have developed unique traditions to celebrate this day of balance and renewal. These celebrations, often intertwined with agriculture, fertility, and the cyclical nature of life, reflect humanity's deep connection to the natural world. Myths and legends woven around the spring equinox provide captivating narratives that explain the changing seasons and celebrate the power of rebirth. The enduring legacy of these ancient traditions is evident in modern festivities. Easter, Nowruz, and Beltane, though distinct in their expressions, carry echoes of ancient spring equinox themes. They offer opportunities for communities to connect, celebrate their heritage, and embrace the optimism and hope associated with spring. The spring equinox, with its timeless message of renewal and rebirth, continues to resonate in the 21st century. It reminds us of the cyclical nature of life, the importance of balance, and the enduring connection between humanity and the natural world. As we witness the reawakening of nature each spring, we are reminded of the power of new beginnings and the infinite possibilities that lie ahead.